Hi guys, welcome back to another video on the Travel Buffet. It's me, Jordan, and I am hanging out in my office. So I am back from my trip to Disney World / Universal Studios, and I had the best time. As you can see from all of the lovely vlogs that we've been posting, it was a whirlwind trip. We did a lot. But one of the things that we did, and always do on any good Disney Universal trip, is shop till we drop. So I thought it would be fun to put together a highlights reel of some of my favorite things that I got while I was at Disney and Universal. And so we're kind of doing the two together this time, although I am going to separate it out into the first half is going to be strictly Disney things, and the second half will be Universal things. So let's just jump right into it. So this first item that I've got here for you is a bronze Mickey, and I just thought he was the cutest little guy. I was seeing him in a lot of places. My usual go-to shopping method is like if I see it and think, oh, it's cute, wait and see if it's like on my thoughts, as I continue to shop. I kind of go around and usually I'll get that feeling of, man, I really wish I would have gotten that. Fortunately, this guy was in a lot of different places, so I did pick him up while I was at the Contemporary Resort. He was in the gift shop. He's just a cute little guy. I thought it was the perfect addition to my home office, and he now hangs out up on my shelf. So what a cute little guy. So this next item is not something that is particularly Disney, but I have discovered my love for the Uniqlo shop in Disney Springs. This is just a plain old V-neck t-shirt that I actually got out of the men's section, but everything was like very affordable in Uniqlo, and I need a lot of like plain t-shirts. It's just kind of my style, and so I've been looking for some that are like not too fitted but long enough because I've got a long torso. And so I found these cute shirts that were plain in Uniqlo, and they had all sorts of colors. I mean, it's just like a rainbow in that shop. And they do have some fun Disney stuff, but like the majority of the shop is like we specialize in a few different cuts of t-shirts and coats, and we have them in every color imaginable. So naturally, I got this white one. I also got a black one, and I ended up getting a gray sweatshirt for Craig, which he loves. So shout out to Uniqlo. Check it out. It's not expensive. It's a great store. Keeping with the theme of clothing, I got this lovely t-shirt. It's a long sleeve tee, and I have been searching for something to wear with my kitty cat leggings, which I got last March when I went to Disney with my mom. I finally found something that I think will go very nicely with it, so I'm going to give those a try on later and make sure that everything does coordinate. But if I ever go back to another like after hours event where I want to wear my cat leggings again, I will be sure to wear my full ensemble. In fact, I was chastised by my mom for not bringing my cat leggings with me this Disney trip, and because she brought her doggy leggings, and so I didn't think I was going to need them. But then we watched the fireworks out on our balcony at Contemporary Resort, and I kind of wished that I had my cat leggings for our little PJ party. So who knew? All right, rounding out the clothing for the Disney World portion of the trip is a Star Wars crop top. So it is kind of a midi crop, but I got it in the size large because I like crop tops to be kind of extra big and drapey. I ended up getting this because I didn't have a good Star Wars t-shirt to wear while we were at Hollywood Studios. And I mean, it ended up being cold that day anyway, so I was bundled up all day long anyway, so no one saw it, but I knew it was on in my heart. But I picked this up at the Star Wars shop in Disney Springs. I just thought it was a very nice shirt and not too blingy. In the theme of Star Wars, gonna just keep piggybacking off of all of my previous items. You all probably saw this in my vlog where I made my lovely droid, but here he, she, it is in all of its glory. Unfortunately, I am having some issues figuring out how to make it work from home because I push buttons and it lights up, but this little guy is not going. So I don't know if something weird happened on the plane ride, or maybe he's just hibernating because it's winter. Anyway, I've got my droid home now, and I am trying to figure out how to make it work. We're gonna get you fixed soon, buddy, okay? So if any of you know me, you know that I love Disney-fying my house, and I found this cute little cup in a lot of different places, but I think I picked it up at Epcot. It was $13.99. I'm gonna use it as like a fun cocktail glass. I could see it with like one of my pretty colorful reusable straws, just like sipping on a pina colada in the summer, or maybe even like a mint julep or something. Like the etching on it is just so pretty and ornate, and at first glance it doesn't really look like a Disney cup, but when you look very closely, it's got the little Mickey symbols all over it, and I just thought it was really cute. This actually coordinates with some other things that I already bought a couple Disney trips ago, and they just came out with more things for the line. So I just went with one of these cups for now. Maybe on a future Disney trip, if I feel like I'm using this one a lot, I may pick up like one extra or maybe 3 extra so I can have a set of 4. In the line of the cute little cup that I just showed you, here is something else that actually goes along with the set that it came with. So these are some cute little mixing bowls. I feel like I'll probably set them out and use them as like snack dishes and stuff like that. If I'm throwing a party, like these would be perfect for a bowl of M&Ms, or like maybe some pretzels and have a hummus dip next to it as well. So there's just a lot of different options, but I just love the subtle Disney on it. Like the design on the outside of the biggest bowl is very cute. It's all Mickey ears, and then I think it's just dots on the black middle one, and then there are more hidden Mickeys all along the gray on the tiniest one. So I just thought it was a cute little home item. I like to have hidden Mickeys all over my house. Don't judge me. Okay, this one's kind of goofy, I'm not gonna lie, but I got myself a tiny minivan. And I'm saying mini van like Minnie Mouse. If you have not seen these around the Disney resort, this is kind of like Disney's version of Uber or Lyft. Actually, I believe that minivans are partnered with Lyft, and so you use the Lyft app to order one, but it's just their ride service. It's not free, you do have to pay for it, but it's very convenient, especially because they have car seats as well. And so if you want to get somewhere quick and you've got a little kid who needs a car seat, they have that available for you, which is really nice and handy for families. This is going to be another office decoration for me. I just thought it was too cute. All right, office decorations, office supplies, the segues continue. I thought these pins were super cute. They were a little pricey. I think I picked these up at the main gift shop in Magic Kingdom. They're $17.99 for this pack of 6 pins, which feels steep, but it's got all the classic characters. This is gonna be just like a fun little pepper Disney into your daily life kind of thing that I'm just gonna keep in my office and enjoy as I work from lovely Indiana and not be at Disney World for most of the days of my life. It'll keep me going until my next Disney trip. That's how it's gonna get me through the work day. So these are adorable. Okay, I'm really excited about this one. I love this Minnie Mouse mug, and it is the perfect size for tea. So I feel like I've mentioned in some of my videos before that we always drink tea before we go to bed, just a nice way to like relax and unwind, but I usually don't want like a giant mug. And American culture these days seems to be like, oh, the bigger the better. And so I see huge honkin' coffee mugs in like all of these gift shops that are like the size of my head, and I just don't need that much liquid, period, ever. And so I saw this Minnie Mouse mug and I was like, it's perfect. It's Jordan sized. I have to have it. I grabbed this, I think, at the gift shop in the Contemporary Resort, but I believe I saw it in a lot of different places. So just check around. It wasn't every place, but it was a lot of places. It's just so cute. All right, so this wasn't necessarily something that we purchased, and I don't believe I saw them anywhere for purchase, but we got this lovely box of chocolates from Disney's Contemporary Resort, and I believe we got it because we stayed in a club level room, which was the first time that I've ever stayed club level, which was awesome, by the way. It was such a nice experience. There are some definite benefits that go along with it, like you get a concierge that will help you make dining reservations and fast passes and stuff while you're at the parks if your plans change or you do something last minute. You also can make fast passes 90 days in advance instead of the regular 60 that you get by staying on site. And plus they give you like little chocolates and stuff like that. So I think we did eat most of them already, but there was one inside it that had Disney's Contemporary Resort on it, which was adorable, I thought. It's just a nice little way to like welcome guests. We did get it when we checked in. I want to eat one of these chocolates now, but I I got more talking to do and I don't want chocolate in my mouth. I'm gonna wait. Speaking of chocolate, are you tired of me yet? We also got these cute little Disney Ghirardelli chocolate squares every night when our cleaning service people came through and made up the bed every day. They always left Mom and I little chocolates by each of our sides of the bed. And so naturally we hoarded them because we were chock full of sweets from eating at Disney all day long. And so we brought them home to enjoy, again, kind of like the pens, to remind us of our trip and eat them when we're missing our Disney friends. All right, guys, this is a little ratchet. I'm not gonna lie. So I've got a thermos here, but what's inside the thermos is what's important. Let me open for you. Oh my gosh. It's a bunch of receipts. No, so it is a bunch of receipts, but this was the safest way that I could get the precious goods home. A bottle of mouthwash. Just kidding. It's not a bottle of mouthwash. It is actually a signature bourbon. It's a Knob Creek special that Disney has selected, a single barrel bourbon, and they only offer it at signature restaurants on site at Disney. So we ate at the California Grill while we were staying at the Contemporary Resort because obviously. I, of course, had to order one of these bourbons because I am a University of Kentucky graduate. My husband's from Kentucky. We like our bourbon. And so I was like, wow, I gotta have it. But then I ended up not drinking the whole thing, and it's just such a rare commodity. Like, you can't buy it in bottles. You can only get it at the restaurant. So I was like, how am I gonna get this home? So I did end up taking my glass back to my room with me because I was staying in the same hotel, so they don't really care if you walk out of the restaurant holding a half-finished glass of bourbon. And I was like, what am I gonna do to get this home? So I emptied a bottle of mouthwash and I rinsed it out with soapy water to try to get that pepperminty smell out of the bottle. And we brought this bad boy home with receipts tucked around it inside a reusable coffee mug. So I have no idea if this is going to taste any good. It might be totally pepperminty with the mouthwash, but we're just going to give it a sniff, see how it's fared. Well, it does kind of smell alcohol-y, but maybe with a twinge of peppermint. I don't really know. We'll just give it a taste. That is pretty good. I don't think I taste any peppermint. This was a successful experiment. So now I'm gonna go add it to my whiskey collection and save it for a rainy day. I cannot tell if there is a peppermint taste in there or not. We're gonna taste test Craig and see if he gets any rogue flavors. So this is the Knob Creek single barrel that Disney has privately selected. I know, only available at signature restaurants. We have our in-house bourbon expert. Give it a nice nose.
Ooh. It's really sweet on the finish.
I thought it was really good, and I think it was like 107 proof or something.
What? I would not have guessed it was that high alcohol.
Yep.
That's good.
Does it taste like mouthwash at all? I had to bring it home in a mouthwash bottle, and I needed an unobjective opinion on whether it tasted like mouthwash.
I did not get any mouthwash.
See,
but then again, mouthwash is also highly alcoholic.
I didn't get any mint, by the way. So
I didn't either. I just got like a really sweet, smooth finish. I didn't get any burn from that at all.
So this isn't necessarily a piece of merch, but it's just something that's a nice memento of the fun food tour that we did while we were at Magic Kingdom. So we did the Taste of Magic Kingdom VIP tour, and I've got a separate vlog that I'm sure I've already posted by now, so I will put it up. I don't know what side that is, and also down below so that you can give that a watch if you haven't seen it already. But I would highly recommend this tour for anybody who loves food, loves snacks in Magic Kingdom, and likes to get insider information and go like behind the scenes and see a bunch of really cool stuff. So highly recommend the tour, and now I've got a nice memento of my VIP badge for the day. Oh, along with that badge, I did snag a coaster from the Jungle Skipper Cantina because that was one of our stops. and I'm just a hoarder. I'm sorry, I have a problem. Along with the chocolates that they gave us at the Contemporary, we had this nice little welcome package, by the way, and so I snagged it and took it home. I'm not really sure what I'm going to do with it, and I also thought it was kind of confusing. They gave me this print, which is a very cute print of Mickey painting Minnie and Donald and Daisy in the background. Donald is chiseling away at a stone to make a statue of Daisy, and then Disney's Riviera Resort is in the background. I thought it was kind of strange because I was staying at the Contemporary, but they gave me a print for Disney's Riviera Resort. But regardless, it's a really cute picture, and I'm obviously going to save it. It would have been a good idea to take this with me to the parks and get it autographed by Mickey, Minnie, Donald, and Daisy, but I did not think of that. So maybe I'll take it back in a future trip. Who knows? But they did give me this nice little info packet, and I just thought the picture was very cute, so I kept it. It's another free souvenir, but we'll see how well this fared. It's my drawing of Bruce from Finding Nemo, which we did at the Animation Experience, which is at Disney's Animal Kingdom. It's a newer attraction, I think within the past like year and a half, where they teach you how to draw, fun Disney characters, and it took like maybe 30 minutes, and they walked you through step by step. Like, I do not consider myself an artist by any means, but I think I did okay. Do you think I did okay? I think I did okay. So yeah, I saved this just because I save things, and I should probably just like start a binder of all of these like things that I don't need to keep, but they're fun memories, and I do like to scrapbook, and so maybe I can like work this into a scrapbook in some shape or form. And I don't know, it pained me to fold it, but I just did not know how else to get it home. So we've got creases on it, but maybe if I just like lay it flat, then it'll flatten out again. I'm definitely not framing it. It's not that good. It's not that good, but I'm gonna do something with it. This next one, I don't know how I've been missing out on this for so long, but they're bath bombs from Basin at Disney Springs. And I think this store has been there forever and ever. And I think I might have built a candle there once, but it was in like middle school, and I had just never gone back. Oh my gosh, these bath bombs smell delightful. If you have not gotten bath bombs from Basin before, you should go check them out. They have little Mickey symbols on them, which is so cute. And the green one, and I will find out what the name of the green one is, smells just like the smells from Soarin'. So you're welcome. And finally, rounding out my last couple items from Disney, I did get a couple pins. So this first one says Disney's Contemporary Resort on it, and I do have a small collection of pins going already. I do have a collection from when I was younger that's on like an OG lanyard that I can't say I know for sure where it is right now, but I think I know where it is, and I need to go get those. But I've decided to start adding to my pin collection again, and so I've also decided to start just getting a pin anytime I stay at a new place on site. And as this was my first time staying at the Contemporary Resort, I got this cute little, I don't know what style you would call Mickey and Minnie. They're kind of like kawaii almost, but not quite. Just very cute. And yeah, it was a good choice for the Contemporary. And then I also got this fun holographic Test Track one. Unfortunately, Test Track was closed while we were there, but I just thought it was super cool looking with the holographic business. So I got it, and it's one of our favorite rides. Definitely, it's the top 3 ride for me. I love Test Track. So fun. I think Craig would say the same. All right, that is really it for all of my Disney stuff. Now, I did get some things at Universal as well. Keep in mind, this was at the end of our trip, and so I was like, we had gotten a lot of things already. We spent like 5 days at Disney, and so I kind of slowed things down a little bit, reeled it in, but still got some items. So here we go. First and foremost, I got this super cute Ravenclaw tee because represent, your girl's a Ravenclaw. I actually got this because I had brought a crop top to wear to the parks that day, and it was much too cold for any crop tops to be had. So Mom and I both got long sleeve t-shirts with our respective houses. She is a Gryffindor. As you likely saw, I've probably posted our vlog already by this point, but and we're both wearing our shirts. obviously. But yeah, I love this. It's very, very soft. We got this from the main gift shop at Islands of Adventure, but we were seeing them everywhere. Highly recommend picking one up. It's like fitted so nicely. It's like very perfectly fit. It was good. Okay, this next one I was so excited to find. We got Bear this cute little collar from the Magical Menagerie in Diagon Alley. And the Magical Menagerie is where they sell like different creatures and things like that. But they had this lovely dog collar among other things that I just thought was so cute. And he actually currently wears a Star Wars collar, which Star Wars is like Craig's thing and Harry Potter is like my thing. So naturally we got to represent both. And not to say that I don't love Star Wars, because I do love Star Wars. Like I've got a Galaxy's Edge poster framed hanging in my office right now. Like if that's not love. And he loves Harry Potter too. Like don't get that wrong as well. Like both fans of each other's things, but we also have our own things, if that makes sense. So I wanted him to represent my Harry Potter people. And so we got him this really cute Magical Menagerie collar. And I love the green. I thought it was definitely something different. And he does have a green harness already, so it kind of matches that. And he just looks very handsome in green. Okay, this is Goofy. Don't make fun of me. I did not realize, and keep in mind that I used to have an annual pass for Universal Studios, and we went like 4 times in 1 year. I did not realize they have a travel agent store in Diagon Alley. It's like right across from where they keep the hot butter beer, which I also did not realize that they had at Diagon Alley. I'm like the worst Harry Potter fan ever. I got this pin that I've put on my camera strap that says Globus Mundi, which is the name of the travel agent store at Harry Potter World. Like, my heart. I'm a travel agent, and they have a travel agent store at Harry Potter World, like my favorite place in the world. I'm shook. Why they have a travel agent store in Diagon Alley, I will never know. That was not in the books. But my gosh, I am excited about this. Represent Harry Potter travel agents. Okay, so this next one was kind of a replacement item, because a couple years ago when we did have our annual pass, we bought a Duff Beer cup. And we have washed it so many times that it has faded. So I got us a replacement because our old one is not in good condition. So it's all faded. I'll take a picture and I'll just show you. It's not good. So we did pick this up on my last day there, and it was not super expensive. It's $11. It's just super fun, especially if you like The Simpsons. Like, I don't know if you're like me, but like when I go to Disney World, and Universal, my favorite things to do are go to the places that are like replicas from movies. So over at Universal, they have a replica of Moe's Tavern, and you can get Duff Beer, and you can sit there and pretend like you're a yellow person in The Simpsons and say dough. And I am super into that. So naturally we don't have Duff Beer at home, but it's kind of fun to pretend. Down to the last thing. So when I go on these trips, I almost always get a Disney ornament, and I have never gotten a Harry Potter ornament. So lo and behold, I got this super cute Yule Ball ornament, and it basically just looks like a poster if they're like advertising the Yule Ball. And I just thought it was very classy looking, very sturdy looking. I mean, it's metal. I've accumulated so many Disney ornaments, and now one Harry Potter ornament, that I think I could have a separate tree. So if you want to help me petition to Craig that we need a second Christmas tree on our house next year, please just like, I don't know, raise hand emoji in the comments. Like, help me get this thing going. We need Christmas tree number 2. So I think that concludes all of my shopping. I feel like just as exhausted as the days that I spent accumulating all of this stuff. I'm really excited to go like put it in its rightful place in my house now, and it's all gonna look so cute. I'm just so excited to have all of these fun new things to help me remember my trip by and enjoy throughout the year until my next Disney and Universal trip. I did want to say before I go, there were a couple of close call items that I almost got, and I took lots of footage while I was there, and so we're just gonna like swap those in right here to give you a show of what almost made it, but not quite, because I have a budget, unfortunately. So as you can see, there were a lot of cute things, but these were the cream of the crop items that made the most sense for me personally. So that is why we got everything that we did. So I feel very satisfied with our shopping venture this time. They just never disappoint with the gift shops. Like, love a good gift shop. So anyway, that is gonna wrap up my Disney and Universal haul video. Thanks for watching. Please be sure to hit that subscribe button before you go. And we will see you next week for another video on the Travel Buffet. See you later, guys.